Okay, I think the image looks a little tilted on the right to me. So what I would like to do is I would like to use a lens correction and click on apply level, horizontal and vertical perspectives and see what happens. Looks like it has gone even little worse. But never mind, we'll fix it. Not to worry. Go out a bit and then tilt on the left. Oops, nope, 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 nope. Rotate on the left. Let's see, I'm doing actually with my eyes. I've got no help from Photoshop. So let's see that I'm doing right. Okay, other thing needs to be done is I think this way. That's look a bit better to me. Bit more on the left, I think. That's it. I think I'll accept these changes and I'll go to the other settings. I will not crop it right now because if I crop it I will lose too much of the image, so I would not crop it right now. Okay, try auto and see what happens now. Nothing happens really. Well, not any helpful. So contrast, maybe, yeah. Shadows, yeah, tiny bit really. White we don't need too much. Black, maybe we can reduce a little. Clarity we can go higher a bit. Okay, shadow a bit more I think. Vibrance, yes, a bit as well. Saturation, I don't think I will touch it. How about noise wise? Is it noisy? Doubt it, but yeah, a little bit. So we'll go to noise. Okay, masking and then detail. Radius, we don't want too much radius. Okay, that will do for now. Okay, go back and what else can we do here? I think that is it really. Can't do much now. So perhaps hold on a bit more towards 20. Right. Mm-hmm. Let's see, 100%. Okay. Right. Hmm. My eyes are not bad actually. Okay. There's a bit of problems in perspective, which I think we'll have to correct manually. Let me try here if we can do it. Um, 13. It's a bit tricky actually. So yeah, we'll leave it to what we have done. We will do the rest manually. So click open object, which will open the image into Photoshop in a moment. There we are. Now then, before I do anything else, I think I would like to hold on. Yes. Now it is time for the cropping, I think. So we will crop it from the top to start with. We will leave the bottom as it is because there isn't much to crop. Okay. Now from the left, I would go. Ooh. I would go up to. You know what? Up to here, I think. So that, and same on the other side, perhaps up to that. Now then, it's not in the center, is it really? So we'll have to bring this in the center. Yeah, that's center now, more or less. Okay. Oh dear. You know what? Okay. And then accept it. So that's, now we will have to manage the, hold on, before we do anything else. Now I will create new smart object via copy and then keep it safe. I will create new layer for the cloning. To clone the sides, yeah, there we are. This side, select clone tool by pressing S and then clone it. Okay, that's one side. Now the, hold on, hold on. Actually speaking, we should clone this lady out, which I will leave it to you because I better concentrate more onto sky than anything else. Okay, let's do this quickly. Right. Oops. I'm doing very quickly, so my job will not be 100%. I'm telling you that now, before you blame me. Okay, let's clone this first, then we will manage this slabbing. Okay, that's that. Now put these lines how it's supposed to be. Okay. Right. So that's that. Okay. Okay, now let's create the composite snap, which is Shift Alt Command or Control plus E. That will give you new layer, as you can see here. Let's name it CS Composite Snap. Okay. Select the top layer now. Go to Channels and then select the darkest channel available, which I think is red. So duplicate the channel and click OK, which is here. We open it, close the rest of the channel. Hold on. Okay. While the copy channel selected, click Command plus M and then drag it down to make the darkest area complete dark. Okay, there we are. Yeah, red copy custom, that's okay, and then click OK. Now let's check it before we go any further that it is selected properly. Okay. You can paint it white actually if you wish, because we are going to remove this sky anyway. So let's make it as bright as possible. Okay. Okay, so basically you select the darkest channel and then duplicate. After duplicating it, you invert it. You go to select and you know what, I know shortcuts better actually. It's Command and I, that will invert it anyway. Then okay, once that is done, what you do is Command or Control plus N, oops, L, sorry, for level, and then you make the darkest area dark as possible by moving this slider. Okay. There we are. I think we have selected almost all the sky area, I think. Okay, once you selected that, you then click OK, and then you go to RGB channel and close this one. While that is selected, you go to select, load selection, and then you want red copy because that is the channel we have worked on, and then click OK. Right, now we don't really want this floor to be selected, so select a lasso tool and make it disappear by selecting all this unwanted area. uh, you have to actually hold alt while you do this. I sometimes forget. Okay, there we are. So we deselected that because we don't want that. We only want our sky. You can correct the same way all this area which has been actually selected by, which we don't really want. Okay, you have to sometimes correct this manually, but I suppose that is not a big deal. Okay, right, it's up to you really how precise you want to do the job, but in this case you can't afford to mess about because this is sky we are. Okay, well, I have tried my best to make the selection perfect as possible. Okay, so that's that. Now we go to layers, our main layer, and then while it is selected, you click the mask button, which will create a mask for us. Then you bring your new sky in, which I have selected this one. I'm not sure whether this is very good sky, but I think this will do the job. Okay, here we go. And then bring the sky down. Okay, I have selected the wrong way around, so what you do is select the mask, double click it to open this pop-up box, and then invert. There we are. That will select your sky. Now the tough job is coming now. Okay, no problem, we will manage. I think this sky is not suitable. We can manage here, no problem, but looks too actually orangey to me, so we better change it to something else. I have got one more sky here, see whether that goes okay. Okay, we'll brighten it up a bit. okay, we don't want vibrant, is okay, and then click OK. Right, now open the sky. Oh, okay, and then edit, transform vertical, because we don't want some of the unwanted. That's better. That's better. Okay, that's that. Okay, I think we have covered the sky area now. Double click on it to accept it. Ooh, no. Let's okay. Now let's see how it looks here. So select the mask now and make sure your foreground color is black. Select gradient tool, go there, black to none, second box, and around 15 opacity. Oops. Change white as your foreground, and then keep on clicking up until you see nice and clear. You don't want any jagged or any fringe. Okay. Keep on doing that. Keep on doing that. I'm pausing the video here because it will take a long time. But basically what I'm doing is I'm merging, rather blending, sorry, nicely with the sky. Okay, I have blended it. Now select the top layer and then go to filter, sharpen, unsharpen mask, and then reduce the amount and increase the radius to, let's see how much. Okay, let's zoom the image so that we know exactly what we are doing. Right, looks okay. Okay, we will reduce a bit the sharpness and click OK. As we can see here, it's not blended properly, so what we can do is click the layer, mask, and then keep on clicking there up until the fringe is disappear. Yep, I think it's done. Okay, now we better create composite snap, which is Shift Alt Command or Control plus E. That will give us this composite snap CS. Then I would like to apply actually hold on, make it smart object by right clicking on it and then go to image, adjustment, shadow highlight. Okay, that's better. Right. Okay, I think that will do. I think I'll cancel this. I'll cancel this as well. It needs a bit adjusting up here, so might as well adjust it now before it gets too late. Okay, need a bit here and there, doesn't look right. Okay, right, let's see how that looks now. Should be okay now. Okay, let's create composite snap again like we did before, and then go to image, adjustment, shadows, highlight. Okay, move that, move that, move that. Better than before, definitely. Okay, right, I think that will do. You can do, better if you like. Okay, I will flatten the image now, because now we can work further. Make a duplicate, oops, duplicate image, click OK, and then go to image, adjustments, HDR toning. Then pull this down to bring it more or less where it was. Okay, right, then I would like to have some more details, so it's, I think, better have bigger size so that we know exactly what we are doing. Right, detail. I'm doing this because I want this effect on the architect only. So don't worry about the sky or anything else if it goes wrong, because we are not bothered too much about it. Okay, I will click OK, and then while selected the move tool, click drag and drop while holding shift. Okay, and here we are. And then create a mask next to the top layer while holding alt, okay, which will give you black mask. Now select brush with 100% opacity and white as your foreground, and then zoom in a bit, and then reduce the size of the brush and brush it over where you want your details. Oops. Basically what you have to do is now brush it over inside the architecture and bring all the details out which we achieved in HDR toning. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll pause the video here because it will take a long time. In fact, I remember one thing. I have saved the selection if it is there. Hold on, let me see. Select, load selection. Yeah, there it is, number one. Okay, it will be easy. It will make my life easy. Now, to inverse select, I think I have to go to select and then inverse, and then to do the job, which will do the inside and it will be quicker actually. There we are. If you click the forward slash, I think it is forward, slanted on the left, which is forward slash. If you click it, you will know what you're doing. So here we are. We don't want anything on the floor. No, we do actually, don't we? Yeah, but selection wise, we'll have to remove this selection. So select all this and let it go. Okay, brush again. There we are. Okay, and then deselect the selection. I'm doing this very roughly, to be honest, because I'm doing really fast. Okay, here we are. I haven't done this 100%, as you can see. Sure, you don't apply this HDR effect on trees and all those things, because it will ruin the image. You don't really need HDR effect on trees anyway, so you have to remove that from there. All this. Remove it from the edges. If you want it in the middle, you can have it, but frankly speaking, you don't actually want to use HDR on trees, HDR toning. Okay, now you can flatten the image again. duplicate the layer, go to adjustment layer and then click on lockup, color lockup, and see if you find anything interesting there. Mhm. I think the worm will look good. In fact, this looks nice. Okay, I'll go for the worm one anyway. That's without. That's with. Yeah, looks okay. I've reduced that effect from the floor a bit. Select brush, 50% opacity, and then brush it over. Okay. Now we can flatten it, or I tell you what, composite snap. Okay, and then adjustment layer, and perhaps vibrance. See how it looks. Yeah, not bad. What if we duplicate that layer and then change the blending mode to multi? That's not bad. Okay, what we can do actually, we can reduce this effect by creating mask next to the top layer and then select gradient tool and then just click 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 wherever you don't want, just keep on clicking so that you can remove this effect. I think I will remove from the trees. You can increase opacity a bit if you like, go up to 20 if you want. In short, we don't really want that effect here at all because it would look much better without on the trees, I mean. Okay, you do it properly, I'm doing just rough. You can reduce opacity from here as well by reducing the overall, reducing the, if you want to reduce the effect rather, reduce the opacity and create another snap, composite snap, and does it need sharpening? Don't think so. Looks okay. Yeah, I'll leave it here anyway. I think this is it. I hope this helped. It takes really a long time on this kind of images, because it's very difficult to change the sky, especially when we want a colorful sky. If I would have had say light blue with white patches, it would have been even easier. But I thought I'll put one of the a little difficult ones so that you can do in future if you want to. Though I haven't done 100% job, but I'm sure you got the idea now what to do and how to do. Main thing is in the beginning when we make selection. If that is perfect, then the rest of the things will go very nice and very smooth. Of course it will take time, but the result will be there. So yeah, this is the old one which we don't need. This looks better, and that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope this helped. Bye for now.